Welcome to GripeCast with your host, Alex Hernandez. This show is dedicated to consumer technology news and pop culture. GripeCast is owned by Techaeris. Visit Techaeris.com for the latest tech reviews, news, entertainment, and pop culture. Now sit tight, the show's about to begin. All right, welcome to the least listened to podcast on the internet. This is GripeCast episode 37, Friday, October 18th. And we have a short podcast today, but one that's special to me. Well, not that special, but kind of fun. I'm going to talk about Silo Season 2. And if you're not familiar with Silo, it's on Apple TV+. I know a lot of you are rolling your eyes heavy because there's many people that I know that absolutely hate Apple, and they refuse to get the Apple TV Plus subscription. And no, you do not need an Apple TV. You do not need an iPhone. You don't need any Apple product to get Apple TV Plus. Though I will say it works better if you have it. Like I have two Apple TV boxes, 4K boxes, and it works great on there on the Samsung televisions and on Google TVs. It works fine. It's not as fluid. It's not as nice. But hey, it's their hardware and software. They like to try to keep those things working together great. But anyway, Silo is a sci-fi TV show produced on Apple TV Plus. I believe last year was 2023 was 2023 was its first season, and I believe, could be wrong, I think it is, and it was just a fantastic kind of dystopian sci-fi show that is kind of a little bit like a mixture of like 1984 and like Fallout and some other shows. You know, it's a dystopian type of television show, kind type of story. So stars Rebecca Ferguson. If you're familiar with Rebecca Ferguson, she was in The Greatest Showman and several other movies. I believe she was in Dune, where she did a great job in Dune. And I really liked her in Greatest Showman as well. But in this show, she's fantastic. Spot on. Like, she was perfect for this role, and she did an amazing job in season 1. And we'll see what season 2 brings. But then Tim Robbins is also in this, and I'm not a huge Tim Robbins fan, but in this role, I thought that he nailed it. I thought he did a really good job just being slimy. And I'm going to try no spoilers. I'm going to try no spoilers here. But I'm just trying to read out the cast. Common is also in this. I'm not familiar with Common as an actor. So it was actually, when I saw him, I didn't even recognize him until I saw the credits and I saw his name. But he did a really great job. Really liked him a lot. I'm not familiar with Harriet Walter, or I'm not going to even try to pronounce the character, the actor who plays Billings. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. If you're watching on Rumble or you're watching on YouTube, you'll see the actor right there. If you guys know how to pronounce it, maybe put that in the comments below. Avinash, to round the rest of the cast out, it's Avinash and Shane McRae, Remy Milner, and Alexandra Riley, and Claire Perkins. And of course, there's all the supporting cast and everything. This show was phenomenal. Let me read the synopsis real quick. It's a really short synopsis here. It says, in a ruined and toxic future, thousands live in a giant silo deep underground. After its sheriff breaks a cardinal rule and residents die mysteriously, engineer Juliet, who is played by Rebecca Ferguson, starts to uncover shocking secrets and the truth about the silo. Aha. My wife and I watched this first season, and to be honest with you, I didn't. Apple TV Plus comes with the package that I have for my iPhones and for everything else. So it's part of the package. I get Apple Music and Apple iCloud and all the other things. So we've enjoyed a couple of shows on Apple TV Plus. Ted Lasso. We started watching the morning show, and the first season and a half was good, but then that got kind of weird, and we kind of stopped watching that. The other one was the Godzilla one, which is also, I'll look for that in a second. But there are actually some really good shows on Apple TV Plus. You should check it out. Silo is one of them, and I think I did a review on Silo as well. Let me pop over here and look. See, I did do a review, didn't I? Let me look that up. I'm gonna pop up my review real quick. I might even read some of my review here, since this is going to be. No, maybe I didn't. Oh yeah, I did. Oh no, this is just what to watch on Apple's TV. Okay, so Monarch. That was the other one. Yeah, here we go. What to watch on Apple streaming services. I thought I had done a review of this, but maybe I didn't. So yeah, Ted Lasso, excellent show. The morning show, the first season was good. Hijack. That was a great show with Idris Elba. That is one to catch. That's one to catch. Definitely Hijack and definitely Ted Lasso and definitely Silo are highly recommended by me. Invasion was okay. Blackbird I started but didn't particularly like. Foundation's kind of strange. I'm not sure that I completely liked it. Severance didn't really strike me, but it's there. Shrinking was actually really good, so you should check that one out. The Crowded Room, The Changeling, C, which C got a lot of great press, but I didn't particularly like it. I can't put my finger on why I didn't like it, but it wasn't my favorite. All right, let me cue up this trailer for Silo Season 2. Now, I might get copyright striked here, so I'm going to link because I've gotten copyright struck on all of these videos that I do for trailers. So I'm going to see if I'm going to lower the volume on this and talk a little bit over it, and hopefully that'll help mitigate the copyright. I don't know if it's going to or not, but I'm going to link below the trailer so you can watch it yourselves and without me talking over it. But I do appreciate you guys watching and listening to the least listened to podcast on the internet, GripeCast. Let's go here. All right, let's hit play. Now this is Season 2 trailer of Silo, and this is just me reacting to it. I did watch it already once, but I saw it and I said I got to do a podcast on this, so let's do it.
What's the big question?
What if everything you know to be true was just one big lie?
I mean, that right there, what if everything you knew to be true was just one big lie? I mean, that's already setting up this dystopian narrative, right? So, basically, without giving a lot away, the society is now living in a silo that goes deep underground because of things that we did to the, wars and things that we did to contaminate the earth above us, kind of like the Matrix, that's kind of, you can really bundle this movie up or this show up into categories with other dystopian movies. I mean, there's nothing new under the sun, right? It's all been done before, but they really did package this up really well, and I like the way they presented it.
For as long as we can remember, everyone that goes outside is killed by the dangerous toxins of an unsafe world.
So Tim Robbins plays like the mayor of the silo, like president, whatever you want to, kind of the general overseer of Law and Order and all that kind of stuff. So I mean, if you're understanding that, you'll see the parallels with some other movies and TV shows that you've already seen.
Juliet Nichols asked to go out. She was a fighter.
Warning, oxygen levels low.
But she died a hero to the silo.
So Rebecca Ferguson plays Juliet Nichols, who ends up stumbling on some evidence of perhaps the government, in quotes here. I'm going to see if I can get my quotes, government, which is Tim Robbins' administration, might be lying about certain aspects of the silo and certain aspects of what lies beyond. So, she rebelled.
She might be out there somewhere, still alive.
So this is coming back in November.
Have to stop. People are saying it's time for a rebellion.
I gotta give it to Common. I've never seen it. At least I don't recall watching any of his movies or any of his appearances, but he was good in this show. I really enjoyed his acting. I thought it was great. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you tell me down in the comments below, or wherever you're listening to this. What do you think of Common? What do you think of his acting?
You can't control what she means to people.
I need to know what happened here. For my friends, my family. All we're trying to do is survive.
Nothing's gonna stop me from trying.
One other thing I want to mention here, and again, I apologize for pausing through this, but you do have to realize that in order to hopefully not get copyright struck, we need to stop and kind of talk through things and kind of change them, add to the content. But one thing I did enjoy about Silo was the cinematography and the sets, very well done, and this is really good production. That's all I'm trying to say, is that it's really a really good production of special effects, practical effects, cinematography, setting, all that kind of stuff, costumes, just really well done.
You're frightened. I'm not afraid of the rebellion. I'm more afraid of what she saw.
Silo, the new season. It's not even called season 2. Maybe it is. I don't know.
You try to open the door again, and I'm gonna kill you.
All right, there it is. Streaming November 15th on Apple TV Plus. I will be catching this. First season, I might even rewatch the first season just to catch up and kind of refresh my memory. But this was a fantastic show. I highly, highly recommend Silo. Check it out on Apple TV Plus. So that's going to wrap up this episode of GripeCast, episode 37. Thanks for listening to the least listened to podcast on the internet. Appreciate all that you do. Oh, one thing I want to mention that I keep wanting to mention every podcast, and I always forget. Down in the description, in the show notes, there is a link to my merchandise, t-shirts. There is a GripeCast t-shirt there. There's also a Techaeris t-shirt, and there's a few other designs in that shop. But I'll link down below to the GripeCast t-shirt. Please consider purchasing a t-shirt. I think there might be a sale going on right now. Check it out. And if there's no sale, come back, save the link because we do offer sales. Sometimes we offer $14 t-shirts. Sometimes it's $16 t-shirts. So keep the link handy. And if there's a sale going on, hey, consider purchasing a t-shirt. It's going to support the podcast. It's also going to support me, support my website, and all the content that I create and everything that I do. It supports me and it supports that effort. So appreciate you guys. Please take care of each other and be kind to each other. And we will talk to you on the other side.